Hello and welcome back to Embolden's video tutorial project. In this video, we're going to discuss something very simple, how to log in and how to manage your password and account information. If you have an Embolden site, you most likely do not have a login link anywhere on your site. Generally, our clients have sites where to log in, you just type in your domain name and then you type /manage and that will be the URL for your login link. So I'm going to hit enter here. I had that already typed in, and we can see the login screen for DNN for this specific demo site. I'm going to be logging in as host, which I'll be using throughout the tutorial. This is the web hosting account. You would have your own username and password. Every user of the system ideally should have a separate username and password. You should not be sharing username and passwords among a whole group of people. If you have 3 or 4 communications staffers who all need to edit the website, ideally each should have their own username and password rather than sharing one administrative username and password. That way you don't run into issues if you have turnover of making sure the correct people have the new information and the people who are gone no longer can log in and all of that sort of thing. So I have my username and password here. If I had forgotten my username, we have this function, which I'm sure you've seen on most websites, forgot username. You click that, put in your email address, and it will email you your username. Same thing, if you forget your password, you can put in your username, and it will email you information on how to recover your password. So I'm going to log in here, and I will see as soon as I've logged in. We'll go over this in the next video, this big control panel and some other things here. Now this is very important. If you are an Embolden client and your site is on our development server, if you're not working on your live site, there's a step you need to do before you can even see your website, never mind log into it. And that is this login screen here. This is an Embolden specific login only for things on our development server. You should have a username and password that has been given to you by your project manager. It should be the same username and password you've been using to access your project page, which would have all of your designs and wireframes and timelines and all of your general project information there. So this orange embolded branded login screen uses a separate username and password than the one that you have to actually log into DNN and edit your website. And if you're confused about this, you can just check with your project manager and they can make sure that you have the appropriate information. That being said, back here, I want to show you once you've logged in, down at the very bottom of the screen, this is where you can go to log out. There's usually a login link, and right next to that is a link with your username. So I'm the web host, so I'm the super user. If I click on this, this is where I can get into my account management screen. So I can update my first name, last name, the way my name displays down at the bottom, or if it displays anywhere on the site, and my email address. And this doesn't go to anybody. That's why it's noone@embolden.com. My actual email address would be better to put in there. That way, if I forget my password and need to use that forgot password link, it knows who to email. If you want to change your password, you can click Manage Password over here, and this will get you into a password management screen where you can put in your current password. You always have to put that in, and then enter your new password and enter the new password again to confirm it so that there are no typos. And then click Change Password, and everything is done. So that's the basics of logging in, editing your password, and managing your account.